I'm very comfortable as a presenter. I have a background in sales, so I was used to standing up in front of people making pitches. My comfort level got much higher with the almost training that we've got through the MBA program, in the way to stand, the way to talk. I could always present and be comfortable, but I didn't realize some of the body movements I've made or some of the way I comb my hair may make an impact on the way a judge would think. So my presentation level has exceeded where it was before I began the program, but pretty comfortable overall.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Starting the program, we had to get up and talk in front of just our peers of 28 cohorts, and it was, I think my knees locked. It was so intimidating. 28 people, that was it. 28 people made me nervous, but Dr. Klaus had stressed how perfect everything was. I actually got pointed off, a bunch of points off. I think I went from an A to a B because I touched my hair and put it behind my ears when our first presentation was taking place. So he inspired a level of perfection that I don't think a lot of professors require. And in the beginning, we were so put off by this, so upset, because he wanted just that high level of perfection. And everything, your lapel pin, your hair, everything had to be just right. And going through the program and starting to compete with other universities and schools, you know why he wanted us to be perfect, because we absolutely stood out. We went from 5 of us who locked knees and were nervous speaking in front of 28 of our friends, to people we finally presented in front of 700 people with 70 judges and a banquet of 1,200 plus people. So we went from absolute beginners to what I hope to be maybe one day is not a professional speaker, but act like a professional in front of any size crowd.
Even when we did successful in a round, we still found ways to make improvements. One good thing, especially about Jenny and I, is that we were always pushing to be perfect, even though you never get there, but the pursuit of perfection helps you get to where we are today. So there was no regrets. I think we did everything we could do. Great advice and counsel from Dr. Klaus in order to make the changes in our presentation, the change in our delivery, the answers to our questions, which are really the big winners.
Yeah, I was never a passive individual, extremely competitive, extremely aggressive towards something I want. But I made one mistake at Rice, which I thought was our fatal flaw, was I acknowledged that I might not have as much industry experience as someone that could be more seasoned in the agriculture, pharma industry. And so I said that in my the final presentation, I said that I would be willing to step down. And I was bombarded by judges who were women CEOs, men CEOs, investors, VCs, etc., that said that was the wrong thing to say. I should never, ever short sale myself, that I've got the passion, I've got the experience, I've got the desire to move this company forward. So I went into that business plan competition probably short selling myself. And then when I left it, I was maybe a bit stronger. And now I can say without any hesitance that I'm Jenny Corbin, CEO of T&G Pharmaceuticals. Because if 100 judges can come up to me and say that was the wrong thing to say, and that you are absolutely the woman for the job, then they must know what they're talking about.